What's up, everybody? Welcome back to FNG Academy. Buck here from Green Beret, here to help you guys get selected. Alright guys, in this video we're going to talk about the Q course and pitfalls from what I've seen in my experience of people failing the Q course and how they failed the Q course. First, do me a favor, let's get 500 likes on this video. I'd appreciate it. And do me a favor also and hit that subscribe button and that little bell thing so you know when the next video comes out. Honestly, I wish I could tell you guys the people we have lined up in the next couple months. Oh, it fucking pains me not to say it. But I'll just tell you this. Your boy's starstruck. Okay? That's the kind of people that we got lined up to get onto this channel and to talk to you guys, and I couldn't be more excited. But, like I said, if you could help Buck out, let's get 500 likes, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep this channel rolling. Alright guys, so like I said, in this video we're going to talk about the Q course and things that I've seen people fail and the pitfalls that they fall into. The last thing we need to do as the FNG Academy is to get you guys selected, and then you go get fucked up in the Q course and something happens in Q course and you don't get the chance to don your green berets. So let's cut that off at the head and let's just start getting you thinking about potential pitfalls so you could avoid them even in selection and beyond once you get to the Q course. Because the goal isn't to just get you guys selected, it's to get the right people wearing that beanie and protecting our country. So, some of the pitfalls that I've seen in the Q course. One is getting recycled. I get it, dude. Getting recycled is a huge kick in the nuts. But there's a lot of guys that I saw that, like in small unit tactics, would ask to get recycled and then they would just quit. And trust me, I understand that's got to be just a huge blow. So I'm not knocking them for that. But if you guys want to wear that green beanie, you have to lick your wounds, go home, cry about it, drink a beer, and get the fuck over it, and then show up to the next class so you can knock it out. You know, sometimes it takes guys 2-3 times to try certain things before they get it, but at the end of the day, if they get it, they get it. You know, I know guys that went to Ranger School and spent 6 fucking months in Ranger School, 8 months in Ranger School. They came home with the tab, so who gives a shit how long they spent there? Fucking thing. So that's one of the big ones. People get recycled, they get all upset about it, and they quit right there on the spot instead of letting it sink in that it's okay, you'll survive, and you can do it one more time. The next thing is people just quit. You'd be surprised. Even though they already got through selection, they still get to the Q course and quit. It fucking blows my mind to see it, that you went through all that work, you PCS your whole family, you finally get here to where you want it to be, and you quit. But it happened time and time again. You know, one of them was a staff sergeant. We were getting ready to go out for another mission in small unit tactics. And yeah, it was freezing. I fucking was miserable. And I was scared to go out because it was that cold. They called it an Arctic blast for my entire class. They had new names because it'd been colder than almost had ever been on record in North Carolina. So did I want to go out? Hell no. But you still got to do it. And we went out and he was like, hey, I'm going to go grab my jacket real quick. I forgot it. And then never came back out. Shitty part is now we have to cross-distribute his load to the rest of the team. So whatever he was carrying doesn't just get left at the barracks. We all have to carry that. So think about that when you want to quit, is you're fucking everyone else. But that's another way that people don't make it through the Q course. Another thing, and it's kind of hard to think about, and you wouldn't think that it's this tough, but consistency for 2 years, sometimes longer, is extremely difficult. You can't worry about life anymore for those 2 years. You have to put your personal life on hold. You can't get sick. You can't get in car accidents. Like all these things that just happen to people, and usually you call your job and be like, hey, this happened, sorry. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. Not in the fucking Q course. You're risking everything if you try to make that call and say that you're sick and you're not going to show up to training. Are you going to put your career on the line because you got the sniffles? Fuck that noise. I'm not. I don't care how I'm fucking showing up. I'll show my ass up with fucking COVID. We're all getting COVID. I ain't even joking, bro. Like, every motherfucker in the Q Corps are going to have COVID because everyone's going to show up and we'll all just die together. So that's a tough part for people to fucking handle, right? Because you have all these, family members that need help and things that just go wrong in normal life that you got to put that shit aside. And that is extremely difficult, especially when you're in a course and you have to focus 100% of your efforts on that course, it becomes extremely difficult. So that is another pitfall, is that people don't understand that their personal life gets put on hold, like it or not. Your family learned to deal with it. My wife got through it. She was fine. But that's just how it goes. So that's another pitfall. So guys, that's kind of one of the biggest things that I want to talk to you about with Q course. You can start getting that mentality now, is that once you get there, and you are in the Q course, you finally passed selection, you finally got to where you want to be, you're still going to have that desire to quit. That shit's not going to go away. You're still going to have life issues, and you're going to have to push past. Fuck me. You're still going to have life issues, and you're going to have to push past that shit, and you're going to have to just focus on the Q course and the Q course only. And unfortunately, the cadre aren't really going to give a shit that you have the sniffles or you got an accident or whatever the case is. Lastly, the main thing that I saw getting people were safety issues. Safety is huge when it comes to SF. We can't teach other people if we can't be safe ourselves. So one story is one of the guys on the team, we were in training in the Bravo course, and he ND'd a paint round into the floor. He came and told us as a team that, hey guys, I fucked up. And we decided as a team, let's just keep it between ourselves. It's a fucking paint round. And some jackass decided that he was going to tell cadre through a pink slip, so we all didn't know that he ND'd into the floor with a paint round, and he got kicked out. That pissed me off. That was a fucking coward move. We discussed and voted as a team that we wouldn't do that, and he went behind our backs and did it anyway. But things are important. So, like, safety is so key. As SF guys, we're constantly double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking our weapon systems to make sure we know their status, to make sure we know if we pull the trigger, they're going to go bang, and when they're safe. And we are always focused on being the safest at the ranges and doing our best to check each other and make sure that everyone else is going to go home safe. So I get it. The severity of safety concerns is high, but that's also a big thing that gets people. You go out on the range in the Bravo course and you flag somebody, it's going to be a bad fucking day for you. And if you continue in the course, I don't know, man, that's going to be up to chance. Depends on how well you performed before that or how bad the flag was, things like that. But safety is another thing that got dudes dropped big time. Also, obviously, integrity. Integrity is everything. So, you know, dumping out your water bottles when you're not supposed to, things like that. That kind of stuff's going to get you. Trying to come in light, trying not to bring equipment because you don't want to carry it. Anything that's integrity issue related is going to be looked at as super, super severe because we need the highest quality of person in the heart. And integrity comes from your heart. So, all right, guys, I hope that helps. Take these tips and apply them to whether you're at SFAS or the Q course or whatever special operations you're going into. It's going to be the same. So a lot of you guys ask me, well, I'm in another country. What about my SF? SF is SF. We're looking for quality, character, and heart of the right people. I don't give a fuck about your gender, your sexual orientation, any of that shit. Are you going to have my back in a gunfight? Are you going to support me? Are you going to carry extra weight? Are we going to fight each other to get the work done because I want to get my hands on it and you want to get your hands on it more than me? That's what we're looking for. All right, guys. See you next time. Yes, I know that you love